Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name is Everly Lockhart, an aspiring author and novelist. This is the week 4 update of our April writing challenge, and it is the last update you will ever see of the April writing challenge 2024. Today is Monday, the 22nd, and yeah, I feel not that I've burnt myself out, because that's the wrong thing to say, but I will say specifically with this story, I feel like my attention span when it comes to writing is just so short that I am ready to move on to another story that I'm currently writing, as well as I heard of this one challenge where people strive for 100 rejections in a year. I'm dying to do that personally. I even bought a brand new notebook because, I mean, any excuse to buy a notebook is valid. But this one has, how many pages? This has 200 sheets of paper in it. So therefore, it is 400 pages front and back. And if I could just write a story front and back, that's 200 stories. And then I just have to send each one of those out and it's fine, right? That's how it works. So for this week, the goals, what's gonna happen? What do I want to happen? I would like to write the end at the end of my story. I mentioned I feel like I'm getting burnt out, and I think part of that has to do with my brain does not like reading stories on the free writes because it doesn't spark it creatively. Goals for this week is to try and get another 10,000 words in there, and that should do it. That should put me around what, 36,000 words, and then I can let it sit and marinate for a bit, and then I can come back to it 2 weeks later and edit it. All right, so are you guys ready to write with me? Because I'm not. I'm ready for a freaking nap, honestly. I am finally sitting down to write. It is, I cannot see without my glasses, hold on. It is 6 p.m. Day 1. I haven't even gotten last week's video up. I did post it, and then I realized that there was like a part that was unedited, and so I had to take it down. Long story short, I'm all over the place. So if you feel like you're all over the place too, it's fine, it's normal. But I really, for some reason, really want this story to be 40,000 words. Don't know why, but I really want it to be 40,000 words. So I did some quick maths, and there are 9 days left in April. And if I write my 1,400 words a day, 9 days in a row, I will hit 39,000, I think 400 words, which will be fine by me personally. But that means I have to break my streak of writing 7 days in a row and just push past that stop that I had at 7 days. Because when I hit 7 days and I kept writing, or on that 7th day I felt like taking the break that I normally do, I pushed past it and I wrote, and then I didn't write for like 2 days-ish. So I need to somehow figure out how to push past that break and write. Yes, that's what I'm gonna do. And once I figure out how to do it, I will let you guys know, of course, too, because my outline, got my free writes. I am about to write freely. Let's do this. It is day number 23 of the April writing challenge. Yesterday, my writing session got cut short because I realized we were late for a movie and we only had 30 minutes to get there, and it was going to take us like 45 minutes. But it all worked out because they were having some malfunctions, so that's fine. However, I only ended up writing half of my goal for the day, which means I'm gonna have to kind of ramp up my writing, not by too much, only like an extra 100 words today, which now doesn't seem too difficult, but I'm sure I might have trouble doing it. Hopefully I can write 1,476 words. Fingers freaking crossed. I have this scene vaguely planned out, which is the best thing I've ever started to do, is start planning out my scenes. Today should go really well. Check back in with you guys after 30 minutes. It has been 30 minutes and I've written 704 words. I think I'm gonna take like a 5-minute break, collect my thoughts a little bit, and get back to writing. Finished my words today and I'm pretty excited because I felt that flow state. I'm definitely glad I took those days off. I guess technically now that I'm looking at my writing log, I only took Sunday off, but I did write like 300 words on Friday and then 700 words on Saturday, so that's not bad actually. Beating myself up for no reason. I've only not written for 3 days this month, which is pretty good. Pretty good improvement from not writing at all. Ended up writing 1,673 words today, which is pretty darn good and puts me back on track to writing 40,000 words, give or take 1,000. Or like take 1,000. All right, I will see you guys tomorrow in the check-in. Bye. It's day number 24 and I am about to sit down and write, and I think I'll check back with you guys in 30 minutes again because that was a really good motivator. Alright, it has been 30 minutes and I wrote, I think it was like 613 words I've written, and that was in 25 minutes. I'm gonna take a break, I'm going to outline my next scene, and I'm gonna get back to it and write. Ended up writing for another 30 minutes after an hour-long break. I finished this round with 1,020 words, which I was not expecting, but I did get to a really high action part, so it does make sense. I need to show you guys. I hit the 30,000 word mark. It's day number 25. I just got done with 30 minutes of writing sprints and I wrote 630 words. A lot of it though, it was more clarification on what a lost soul and what a ghost and spirit was. So it wasn't exactly prose, but it was notes that will later be turned into prose in the editing phase. So it's still words and it still counts. I need to write about 1,000 more words today so I can stay on track, and I'm hoping I can just stay on track. I'm so hoping. No, I'm not hoping. I'm gonna make it happen. I'm going to make it happen. Yes. I still can't believe there's only 5 more days left in this, and it was so easy to get these words out, and I can't. I'm just trying to figure out how I did it, and I hope I can replicate this for other stories. And yeah, I will catch you guys tomorrow in the next update. Is the last day of the April writing challenge, and did I write 40,000 words? No, I did not. But I did write the end on my story. Could I have written 40,000 words? Yes, but also I just, the last portion of it was like a lot of stuff was happening, and I just got really excited and kind of was underwriting more so than usual. So during the editing process, I will have to kind of fill out that section more. And since it was just so spontaneous what I was writing, I didn't really have a plan for what was gonna happen, so whatever. But the only thing that matters is I finished close to 40,000 words and I have a new draft. So what's next? Next is the editing process, which I will be doing in the month of May, and also throughout May, I'm going to be planning the second portion of this. Originally, it was gonna be one book with everything just jammed together. And then I was like, oh, it should be 3 novellas. And now I'm write the second half and put it all together and it'll be one book. Or I could just maybe fill out this first book a little bit more and it'll be 2 books. So I don't know. I don't know what it's gonna be. If it's gonna be companion novels, a single novel, novellas, I have no freaking clue. Yeah, that's that. I hope your April writing challenge went gracefully and you hit your word count or whatever count you set for yourself. I hope all your author and writing dreams are coming true, and I hope you all live happily everly after. Bye!